Welcome to this week's episode. We are back in Pattaya. This week we are gonna talk about Swedish food. We're gonna talk about Swedish food in Pattaya and in Thailand because I being half Swedish, living in Bangkok, it's something that I really do miss. Some of those typical Swedish good dishes. What are we gonna do it? We're gonna do it right here at AKVAVIT. It's a very popular place right here in Jom Tien, which is the more relaxed kind of area in Pattaya. We're gonna meet with the owner and the chef, Pelle. He's gonna take us through this amazing journey of really good food. We'll be right back. I'm Daniel, and you're watching my second home. Welcome back, everyone. We are now inside AKVAVIT right here on Jom Tien. You're still tuned on the Home Food and Channel, and I'm sitting here with my personal friend, owner, chef, and much more. Pelle, how you doing, man?
I'm fine. You, Zach?
Well, I'm fine. I'm, living in Bangkok, being part Swedish, loving, of course, Swedish food. I have to say, what's going on? Why don't you guys open something Swedish in Bangkok? Well, we were talking maybe in the future. But anyway, when you are in Pattaya, there's only one place to be, which is AKVAVIT. Tell us a little bit more. What's behind AKVAVIT and what's the concept behind it?
AKVAVIT is about 3.5 years now, and the concept is like Scandinavian food, but international with a Scandinavian touch. And the name AKVAVIT Grill and Bar is coming from the sea because aquavit is like snaps in Scandinavian. It's like water. That's why.
Actually, I'm curious, if you would have to say one dish, only one dish that you'd have to choose as your last supper, what would that be?
Boy, that was very difficult.
I love difficult questions.
Yeah. My famous dishes I always want when I come home to Sweden is called steak tartare, if you know what that is. It's a raw tenderloin meat, You mix it with capers, onion, mustard, some brandy. You mix it with yellow egg, and eat it.
Fantastic. It sounds very good. I can tell you guys that we are prepared to the best quest, which is eat a lot of food and fantastic food. But we have to go for a break. Don't go away, because when we come back, we're gonna move downstairs to the kitchen and we're gonna do and see what Pelle does best, which is cooking. I'm Daniel, watching my second home. Stay tuned right here on the Home and Food Channel. We'll be right back. Are still tuned on the Home and Food Channel. We are on channel 79 on True Vision nowadays. They keep on changing it, but no, we're gonna still be on channel 79 for a good while ahead. We're gonna talk about food, right?
Yes.
And delicious food, of course. Take us through this Swedish adventure. Should I say Scandinavian, or is it more Swedish?
More Swedish.
There we go, Swedish. So, let's start. We're gonna have a huge 4-5 course meal tonight. Let us go through one by one. What are you preparing tonight?
We're going to prepare first is called herring plate. And this is typical Swedish or Scandinavian, and it's like sushi. If people like sushi, they can eat, even Thai people, you know.
Take it briefly. How does it work? What is it? What are the ingredients?
The ingredients when you make herring is you can make different ingredients, but this we have is called, we put it in sugar, water, and stay for 3 days. And take it up, we have the basic herring. And after that you can go for every taste you want, only to mix a fantasy, you know. But today we have the normal herring and the master herring.
Fantastic. Second starter will be?
Toskagen. That's a very classic one, special from Sweden. And I think the Scandinavian people know these dishes too.
Awesome. Take us a little bit, how do you make a toskagen?
That's fresh shrimp, so we boil first in salt water, dill, and I have some little beer inside. That's basic. And we have mayonnaise, sour cream, a lot of dill, salt, pepper, and hard dish. We have inside too. Salt, pepper, that I tell already. So.
And you put it on a toast.
We put it on the toast with this salad mix in the bottom, and we have some mayonnaise on the plane and some balsamico. And we have on top, we have some lime.
Wow, that sounds like a very, very luxurious toskagen right there. It's actually one of my favorite, all-time favorite Swedish dishes, of course, which I will eat lots and lots of after this. Okay, so let's move on to the main dishes. We got 2 main dishes tonight. Which one are we starting with?
Yes, this is fresh salmon, so we grill it and put in the oven, and we have butterfly, vegetables, and it's coming with pressed potato and with lobster and white wine sauce.
Wow, that sounds really, really delicious. Is it one of the best seller here?
In the fish is the best seller, I think so.
All right. So talking about that, we're gonna move from fish to meat. So the next dish is the plank steak. So for all you guys that don't know, it's a hugely popular dish in Scandinavia, I would say. Take us through a little bit the ingredients and how you make it.
Yeah, we serve it on the wood plank. And the ingredients is pommes duchesse. So you see it around the wood in there. And we have béarnaise sauce and tenderloin, of course, and Café de Paris butter.
Wow, there's gotta be like 1,000,000 calories of goodness there. It is one of my favorite dishes, actually. It's one of the first things that I do get when I go back to Sweden. Now, last but not least, we have a great dessert. And it's a unique thing. I've never seen it before. Tell us all about it.
It's very simple, but it's looking good and tastes good. It's like vanilla ice cream. It's been filled with nougat inside and rolling in hazelnuts outside. And that we cut, so everything coming out when you serve it. And that we have this fresh kiwi, strawberry, and blackberry, and some raspberry sauce.
Wow, goodness, goodness, goodness. Well, thanks so much for having us tonight. We know definitely much more about Swedish gourmet and traditions and food. If you want more information about AKVAVIT, you know what to do. You can log on to this website down there, and or you can contact us at www.mysecondhomethailand.com. Stay tuned right here on the Home Food channel on True Vision, because much more coming right up, right after the break. Daniel, Pelle, you're watching My Second Home.